return, refund, and go home. Good morning. How are you guys? We're getting ready to leave the house. Happy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, so that's good. Today is the 30th. It's almost November. I don't know why. I'm just so excited. I think I'm just looking forward to a new month. I brush my teeth. Lately, I've been alternating between the manual toothbrush. I just opened a new one this month, which reminds me I probably need to give my daughters brand new manual toothbrushes. And then I've been using the Oral-B, it's written Oral-B Brown electric toothbrush. This is what it looks like. And my kids have been using manual toothbrushes. This is one of them. And the big toothbrushes, I have one of them. I got these Disney character Oral-B as well toothbrushes, and based on research, Oral-B is kind of like the best place to start, unless if you have a big budget. Then you can of course like skyrocket and start with the bigger brands that start at about $200 or $300. I was looking at it at a high-end electric toothbrush last night online. I really want to get it because it's waterproof, and you can put water in it and you can brush your teeth and water floss at the same time. Like, it's so cool, but it's so expensive. Like it's about $300, I think, if you want the full kit, but the standard price was like 200 something, which is fine, which is fair. I think it's a fair price considering the quality, or like the what am I trying to say, the package, right? The quality of the package, if that makes sense. But then what is it, they don't ship to Canada. Like, why? What? I don't That's the one thing that I don't understand. If you make something in the US, ship it to Canada. Like, it's literally next door. Why? And when I was looking at it, I was like, I'm willing to pay shipping as high as $50 for that toothbrush, but they don't ship. I was also trying to get I'm wearing Shein simple earrings because this is just a quick errand. I'll let you guys know what I'm up to. I wanted to get those bean bags, the ones you stuff things inside and then you sit on it, and it's like a big balloon type of, you know what I mean, bean bag. Just the bean bag. I know you guys know. So I wanted to get a bean bag. Been wanting for quite a while, but the ones that they sell on Amazon, apparently they're a little bit scammy because Lady Speed Stick Invisible, because they can sell you the bag only without the stuffing, and then you have to buy the stuffing separately. But then I don't think it's scammy. And hear me out, because when I did my research, they literally tell you, yeah, beanbag, what, the title on the product. But if you really look into the description, because people don't want to read that, most times we don't want to read that, they do say it's just the cover. Like, it doesn't have the stuffing. You'll need to buy the stuffing. So that's when people feel like they're scammed, but you just didn't read the instructions or the description of what you're purchasing. They will obviously have a photo of a full bean bag, but then they're just selling the cover, which is kind of misleading. But if you really want to buy something and spend your money, sometimes you really need to get into the details of what you're trying to get, including the weight, including the length, the size, width. I'm still using the Dove Advanced Care original. So anyway, the company I found, such a good company. I was about to say so good. It was such a good company, but then the problem is that they don't ship to Canada, and I'm just like, wow. Well, there's really nothing that there's not much I can do. So yeah, it's not nice, but well, it is what it is. So anyway, lip gloss, I'm about to leave. So yesterday, turns out, well, the girls are doing better today. They're back in school. I just said, you know what, I'll put them in school, but they won't attend after school programs, so that I can just like monitor them after school and see how they're feeling in the afternoon. um they're getting better bit by bit. Tomorrow is the 31st. It's Halloween. We don't celebrate that holiday, but of course the decorations are for the neighbors. Decorations are definitely out and about and everywhere. Like, you know, it's a theme. If you get in stores, even you're at Walmart, like that's the hype and everything. But I don't know, it's just a little bit controversial because it's like, I don't want to talk much about it, but my point is that I might keep the kids at home on that day just to, it's a lot of pressure on them, and we're Christians, and yeah, I might just keep them home and we'll do a cute little activity or something. Friday, I know I'm telling you guys ahead of time, but yeah, let's just roll with it. Friday, it will be our first like our 1 year anniversary since we moved into this home, this beautiful house. So I'm super excited about that, and I was thinking that we will want to get a cake. So I'm thinking of getting a cake today because I don't see myself going back to Walmart again. And I'll tell you why I'm going back to Walmart, even though I was at Walmart yesterday. So I'm thinking of getting just like a little cake to celebrate a milestone. There's also another milestone that Helen had kind of asked me to get cake for so that we celebrate. So we'll just combine that and just make it like, you know, our 1 year in the home. Even when we moved in, we did celebrate. I'm using the Good Molecules niacinamide brightening toner. So yeah, and then cotton pads. So that's the plan, to get some cake and just celebrate that on Friday. But I can get the cake today and just keep it in the fridge. We had already been planning for movie night Friday night. So yeah, because that'll be like the 1st of November. So the reason why I'm going back to Walmart, before I went to buy medication for Helen, I always do my research at home before I leave the house, right? So that I understand like the price range and what exactly I'm looking for. So when I got to Walmart after my research at home in the morning, when we got to Walmart yesterday, I completely forgot about the specific medication I came for, and which is not Tylenol. We're talking about the eye medication. And then because her condition is considered, not a condition, what she's experiencing is considered like pink eye, and it's very common. It happens, it's very common in kids and adults. So when I got there, I forgot, and then the pharmacist kind of swayed me into a different direction in getting that other brand. And he said something to me. He was like, yeah, I know this brand is a little bit controversial, but it's because the people who use it, they don't follow instructions. You should use this for a day or two, but those people tend to use it for longer than that, and they get into a week of using this medication, hence the controversy. So here I am, I'm not even paying attention to what he's saying about controversy, although I understood, and I just told you guys the conversation, right? So I was listening. And then in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good with instructions. Like, listen, if I need to use this for 24 to 48 hours, like, of course, that's what I'll do, you know, follow instructions, right? And then it turns out that I get home and I'm like, I'm starting to remember that conversation, right, in Walmart. And then I'm like, let me check. I'm using the discoloration correcting serum from Good Molecules. So I'm like, let me just check one more time. What instructions, what ingredients are actually in this product? Hey, you guys, there's absolutely no way I'm putting that stuff in my kid's eye. Like, no. Even for myself, like, I would never use that in my eyes. You really need to question these things sometimes. Even if you go see a doctor, you need to question some of these things, and you really need to be cautious. I don't even understand. I'm like, why was I listening to that guy? Typically Walmart, it is affordable, but I don't really go there for pharmaceutical stuff. The reason why I went is because of my budget. Typically I go to Shoppers Drug Mart. They're way more professional, and they'll recommend something super expensive, but it is exactly what you need and it's safe. or you and your kids. So no, we're not doing that again. So I'm gonna go to Walmart to get a refund and get my money back, give them their product back. I didn't even open it, give them their medication back. And then it's either I'll go to Shoppers Drug Mart or I'll go to, there's a local pharmacy by my house, and then I'll go see what they have. Now it's not about the price anymore. I'm just like, you know what, we are getting whatever it is, because no, that's not okay. So yeah, thankfully that's just me. I just don't jump into medication or dive into it. Especially, that's why it's so important sometimes just to listen to your gut feeling, or like that feeling of those instincts. Like, listen to them. Sometimes you're actually being led towards something, and something just said to me, can you just Google before you start administering this medication? Reviews, of course they are good reviews, but I just don't think it's worth the risk, if you know what I mean, considering that this infection could be an allergy, it could be viral, it could be bacterial, but at this time she doesn't need any what is it called, antibiotics. She doesn't need that right now. But anyway, moms, just be careful. Like, just look out. Just because a person is wearing a badge and it's written pharmacist does not mean they know what they're talking about. Go to places that are reputable. Pay double if you have to make sure your baby is safe and is okay. I didn't expect such, I don't know, I just didn't expect such an experience, but it just reminded me, like, you know what, let me stick to what I normally do. Sometimes convenience is, or like, it's not really worth it. Like, if I need to go further to get good quality, something that is good quality and something that I would use, then that's exactly what I need to do. But at the same time, like, my daughters were not feeling well yesterday, and I didn't want to be on the bus with them going all the way to down to Shoppers, like, because it's really far. So now that I'm home alone, that's where I'm going right now. So I'm gonna do that. Good thing I can get a refund, and then I will go coconut oil. I will go and get that the proper medication. Hopefully I can find it at the local pharmacy nearby, so that I don't have to go down all the way. But if I have to, like, it's okay, I have all the time. And today, if I have to put work aside, I will, just to make sure that I wrap Musette olive oil, just so that I get that done, so that when she comes back home, you know, we just start, we continue with the treatment. But yeah, life is crazy, and sometimes things don't go according to plan. So she had a therapy appointment. I didn't realize they both had a therapy appointment for this week at today, actually. So I need to reschedule and just be like, the kids are not really feeling too good, so can you reschedule into November for the kids therapy. So yeah, that's pretty much my morning. Let's get ready to go. I'll see you guys when I get back. So yeah. We're almost at Walmart. I already got the proper medication at the local pharmacy. So now we're off to Walmart, return, refund, and go home. Thank you. All done, you guys. Walmart will forever be my favorite place to go do refunds. It is so easy to do refunds there. I had no issues. It literally took 1 minute to refund. They just asked me, like, did you open the medication? I said no, and then I got my money back. Get to work, because we got work. I did send the emails to the kids therapist that we can't make it. And I'm also trying to book a therapy appointment for myself for Friday morning. So yeah, a beautiful day, guys. It's actually really nice out here, so I'm glad I came out. Even though it wasn't for the best reasons, but I came out. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I came back home at around 11:30 and I just chilled. I was on my laptop, I caught up with emails, and now I'm home with the girls.
Okay, we're all done.
So if you hear them in the background, I picked them up early like I mentioned. So I ended up going to the local pharmacy like I mentioned. The customer service, it was giving, if you know what I mean. But anyway, quick service. I just needed to switch up my attitude quickly, so I did that, and they were like on their feet, so I was able to get some eye drops. I've used this brand before for my ear infection when I had it like over a month ago. When I had my tooth infection, I developed like an ear infection, and I used disclaimer, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a registered nurse, I am a registered CCA or caregiver, but I did use I don't know how to pronounce the medication, so that's the one that I use for my ear. So they have eye drops for like a pink eye or an eye infection, so I ended up going with that brand because it's a reputable brand with loads of reviews, but it's also expensive. What are you up to? What's up? Okay, wait, you want both of them or one?
Both of them.
Okay, so that's Heidi. She wanted to take her doll. So yeah, I wanted to show you this thing which I'm wearing. That's why I put it on. I hope it doesn't look weird. So this is, so like in Canada, you know, like you guys, it's super cold when it gets in the winter. Like we literally wear gloves, kids wear snow pants and earmuffs and so much more. So we'll get into the winter content eventually when it gets colder, but this is one of the items which you can wear if you want. So this one just blocks the wind from your ears, and then you can still look cute and be out. I think this works better if the temperatures are, I think maybe if you're outside for a short period of time and it's a minimum of 0 degrees and like a maximum of like maybe 10 with little wind. So yeah, this is what this is. So I just thought, let me try it on, and I'm waiting for my kettle to stop. I'm trying to heat up some water. I want to make some tea this afternoon for me and the girls, but the girls are feeling so much better. I'm just waiting to use the, oh yeah, I'm waiting to speak with a nurse. So another option which I didn't explore, which I just remembered, is that if you're not going to go to like a walk-in clinic or the hospital, you can, in Canada you can call the 811. Well, at least for Nova Scotia you can call 811. I don't know if that number is applicable across the country. I'm pretty sure there are different numbers for different provinces in Canada. So 811, you get an opportunity to speak with a registered nurse, and you can explain to them the symptoms, but they will take your information first, like what they did at least I think 10 minutes ago when I called them. And then because right now it's about 3 or 8 in the afternoon, so oh, they're actually calling me. This vlog is fast becoming like a doctor meant help vlog. So anyway, I'm back for a little bit. So we spoke with the registered nurse, and she said that it's likely a viral infection and not necessarily bacterial. And I think so too, because she's doing okay actually, and I think she's so much better today, even though it might not necessarily look like it. But I think she's definitely doing better today. So basically she said that we need to, if there are specific changes, we need to call her back. such as, of course, like swelling and more pus and stuff like that. And what else? Can't remember the other thing. She mentioned like 3 things which would require for us to call her back, and then they can now talk about like prescription and what do you call it, eye drops. But for now, like, it's not that deep. It'll go in a couple of days. They're usually caused apparently by common colds. But my daughter Heidi has a cold, so we don't know. Like, we don't know. But anyway, we're good, and I'll just keep hoping and praying and taking care of her and making sure that she feels better. So back to reality of some sort. Plan for the day is literally just settle in and just get some stuff done in the house, like a bit of cleaning in the kitchen. The kids had picture day, so I just received their photos. I will show you like a snippet of that. Yeah, so those are their photos from picture day. One, if you're like in Canada and you need some medical assistance through the phone, they're very intentional. They ask you questions, like, yeah, and they allow, like, the child can also speak for herself or himself. So I do highly recommend. I've used 811 before and I don't have complaints. They're pretty good. So I'm just trying to open the photos, and then okay. So I've got Heidi's and Helen's.
Sorry, Mom,
They are so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. They look gorgeous. I'm feeling hungry. I'll prepare some lunch, and then yeah, I think I'll see you guys tomorrow. To be quite honest, the sun is gone, the weather just changed, so there's not much going on, and yeah, I don't want to bore you guys. So I'll see you tomorrow, and let's see what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, so yeah, I'll see you then. So yeah, see you soon. Bye.
I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say. Blew everybody away, wear whatever I want. Dressed in a gown, everybody's like, where you going? Nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no. Cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams all night. She can make all the problems disappear. She could tell you the things you wanna hear. She could read your mind and that she could laugh.
Hi guys, welcome to a brand new video. Obviously I am trying to tie my hair dry up every time I'm coming here. Today is Thursday, so we'll get into the details as to why the vlogs. What's up?
Did you say today's Wednesday?
Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Today's Thursday. We'll talk about why the vlogs are now becoming, the weekly vlogs are becoming split. But anyway, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Fiona, or you can call me Linda. Please make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my posts. That would be really great. If you're a returning viewer, subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you so much. So it's a Thursday evening, the last day of October. Thank the Lord. I am so happy. I'm so glad. I just feel like let's just get to the next month. And I think I feel like this each and every time. I love it when the month is coming to an end, and you know, I'm looking forward to like new beginnings and like new things. It's giving takeaway night, but maybe I'll wait it out until the weekend for takeout. The kids are taking a bath. Helen is done. Heidi will be coming out soon. I have a grocery haul, so we'll get into that soon. But first, we need to put something on the stove so that we start cooking something. Plan for tonight is, instead of takeout, we'll do tacos. Technically kind of takeout, but made at home. So we'll do some tacos. These ones are actually different. I've never seen this one before with like a green. So these ones are written Smart Fiesta soft taco, and normally, like usually, Heidi prefers the soft taco anyway, so it makes sense to make these ones. So yeah, let me put something on the stove. What I want to put on the stove is some ground beef so that it starts cooking, and then we'll do a grocery roll together. And then I think I'll cook as I catch you guys up on what I'm thinking. I'm feeling a little bit off today. I don't know what it is, but something is trying to throw me off completely, like mentally, emotionally, but I'm really fighting it. I'm like, no, we're good. Like, we dealt with this earlier in the day. Like, I'm fine, I'm okay, but something is just trying to push me. Like, you know that thing where when you want things to go a certain way but they don't, and so accepting the fact that things didn't go necessarily the way I'd hoped for or the way I would have wanted, it's something along those lines. So you know that feeling of like, I don't know what this feeling which is trying to make me feel bad, but I can identify the feeling, and so that's why I'm like, no, we're not gonna make each other feel this way. Like, I am fine, I'm good, I'm gonna be okay. I have accepted the outcome of the situation. So just to let you guys know, like, if you hear me talk as if I'm not really here, I want to be here, but something is really trying to throw me off balance. But I'm gonna fight it, and I'm gonna be fine, because that's the only way I can get a hold of it. I know myself very well. If I let it foster and I feed into it, like, it'll go off board, and I will just like shut down the camera, and I won't even see you guys on the vlogs for quite a while. So yeah, let's fight it, because it's not emotions need control at some point. Emotions need control. We can't believe everything we feel and we think. No. So you're gonna hear the kids in the background, like, they're home.
Good night.
Especially Heidi, like, she's on a roll. So let's get into it. I just noticed there's water on my dining room table, and I need to remove. Well, what do you want to tell them, and I can tell them for you, since you're going to look for your
We had a
pajamas.
Halloween celebration. We got to watch a movie. We got to have some popcorn. We got to get some candy.
Isn't that lovely?
And at BDC, we got to, well, at school we did all that. But at BDC, we watched the same movie at school. We had popcorn too. We were about to do trick or treating.
They're
But
listening.
we don't celebrate Halloween.
No, we don't.
But that's okay.
Okay, cool. Thank
Okay, so today's been a great day.
you guys. Do your lunch boxes do this as well? So I buy my lunch boxes so far at Walmart, at Walmart and at the dollar store. These ones I get them from the dollar store. But look at this one, right? Every time I add soup or like pasta sauce or anything, it turns this color. So I don't know, like, do I keep buying brand new ones because they always stain? So if you know like how I can remove this stain, please let me know, because it's terrible. Like, I always buy brand new ones because I don't know how to remove the stain. So last night I was so excited to watch Love is Blind. It was so good. I watched the reunion. I hope by the time you guys watch these videos, like, at least you can relate to some of the things that I'm talking about. I watched Love is Blind reunion last night at 10 o'clock, literally the time that it was, I don't know, the time that they made it go live in Canada. That's when I watched it, and it was really interesting because this is actually the first Love is Blind that I've ever watched in my entire life, which is season 7.
Movie we watched at school and at BGC was Hotel Transylvania.
So yeah, that's the movie. They were watching a movie when I went to pick them up at after school. So anyway, that's the first season that I've ever watched. Like, I've never really watched any other Love is Blind. I mean, my sister was trying to convince me to watch. I can't remember which season, but I just wasn't mentally like in that space. But I think the more the kids have been able to go to the weekends, the parenting weekends, the more I've had time to actually sit and watch TV. So I think, sorry, I'm just trying to fix the camera. So I think that's why I then became like hooked on to it, and I actually enjoyed this one. I feel like it was a very short season, probably because I'm just clearing up this pot. It had soup in it. Probably because because I binge watched everything in about one weekend, so it felt like it was such a short season. So season 8, I guess I'll attempt to not try and watch it. But yeah, I think it's not a show for everyone. But at the same time, I think in as much as it is a show, there are some valuable lessons from that show. Like, I learned a lot, especially about, I know it's not the most conventional way of dating, and if you didn't hear or catch what I was talking about, I'm talking about Love is Blind season 7. So I feel like it's not the most conventional way of dating, but at the same time, there are some genuine real life lessons from that experience, especially when it's like a group of different men and women in the same room, and how they respond to situations, how they set their boundaries. Like, you learn so much from that show than actually literally physically in person, real life, going on multiple dates to learn those things. You can learn all of that stuff on a show. So, but you need to give yourself a disclaimer and be like, this is not the most conventional way of dating, so don't take it word for word. But you can learn some lessons, some really, really good lessons. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. I have my pan, so let's get into it. I'm not doing a cooking tutorial or anything of some sort because I am not a cook, and also, thank God, I'm not the cook in my relationship. So I'm very blessed, very, very blessed. My man actually cooks, and I just appreciate the fact that that's just the dynamic we have, and it actually works for us. I do enjoy cooking sometimes, but like, it's just not like, I don't feel so fulfilled by cooking. It's just like, oh, okay, we gotta prepare food so that we eat, and I make sure it's good, it's healthy, but it's not like, I don't feel so like, you know, like wholesome. If that makes sense. I hope I'm not putting myself on blast, but yeah, some people don't like cooking. Like, there are women who actually genuinely don't like cooking, and to find someone who's like, or to meet someone who's like, that's okay, I'll cook. What? If you had told me it was that simple when I was 19 years old, we wouldn't be here. So anyway, you guys hold up. I really need to take a break and start cooking, and then I'll be back whilst something is on the stove, and then we'll get to the grocery haul because we're all hungry and we want to have dinner soon. Stuffed oh, I don't know why I'm saying stuffed. I'll tell you why I'm saying stuffed. Bean, ground, extra lean ground beef. That looks so much better. I prefer this to chicken ground something like this, which is chicken. Forgot what it's called. And then we have peppers. So let's get into it. I've heated up my stove. I just need to get started and grab some spices, and then tacos are pretty easy to prepare.
I don't eat spices.
Oh, my daughter doesn't eat spices. Do you know that I cook food with spices? See you guys. So we're doing good so far. I wanted to show you the cute lunch bags that we got the other day. I showed you guys when we were doing, I think, back to school video or something. They're doing well so far, so good. They're pretty small. I mean, the food is literally like about to fall out, but so far so good. The kids love them, and I think it's a really fun, cute lunch bag. So typically when the kids come back, I ask them to bring out their own lunch bags out of the bag. It's not my responsibility, so they do that, and then I take out the food and I ask them, is there anything that you want to eat right now, or is there something you want me to throw out? And sometimes they want to have their food, so that's what it looks like when it's packed, which is so convenient and so pretty. It's so cute, literally the cutest owls. Like, it's so cute, easy to hold. The fabric is so gentle and really good for kids, honestly. So we have a fruit cup that came back home and some ketchup, and then these are their cutlery for the school lunches. So the school lunches have started. So far so good. Heidi has been bringing back leftovers because she doesn't really enjoy the food. We did egg sandwich today, so yeah, I just pretty much pack this away, but I usually ask them, like, do you still want to have your sandwich or something? So this is, I believe this is Heidi, so I'm just gonna put that away. And then in here we have this is probably Helen. Yeah, so I'll just put that away. Almost done. I'm only left with like vegetables, and then I do have leftover chicken mince. I'm gonna warm that up, and then maybe I will have that, and then the kids can have this. I have the kettle on, so if you can't hear me clearly, it's just the kettle. So yeah, I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit whilst I cut the veggies. I think the only missing ingredient that I have for these tacos is sour cream. I don't have sour cream, but even when we had sour cream, like, the kids were not really interested in adding it on their tacos because the tacos were not spicy, so we didn't really see the essence or the point of but when they had like, I think they had like potato chili potatoes yesterday from the school lunches. They were given some sour cream with that, so that was really good. Yeah, this tastes really good. Not the chicken one. So this comes with the tacos. It's a taco mix, I think, with taco sauce. But because, you know, my kids, I try not to add this. It might be a little bit spicy for them. I didn't add any peppers. I know I show you guys, but no, I didn't add them. So I'm just gonna warm that up and let's do some cutting or some talking to you about a few changes. Some ingredients were kind of missing, so I almost forgot. So I'm gonna add potato and egg salad. That will go somewhere. And the one thing I almost forgot, cheese. So we've got some marble cheese in here. Just need to shake it up, and then if they need extra cheese, like we have some, and then some creamy guacamole, which tastes so good. And then the key to everything, at least for me, if I don't have like the thick and chunky salsa, like what are we doing? I even saw like a hot one, like a spicy one, so I'm excited to get that next time, just for myself, and then the kids can stick to like this mild salsa. So that's it. Let me just, I'm almost done setting up the table, and then I will come and we'll do a grocery haul. Oh yeah, I didn't give you guys like a health update. The kids are doing fine. Helen is actually feeling so much better, so I might actually go back to that pharmacy and return that eye drop that I bought, like the pink one. And then she's feeling better, but now she's coughing. So the nurse was right, like the registered nurse that we spoke with on A1, that it's potentially a cold, but that's how it started, which is quite odd. Like, guys, I grew up in Zimbabwe. Like, at least for me, I come from a big family. When we look at like the extended family members that I have, when I look at my extended family members, but like I've been around kids, I have a lot of cousins, and I went to primary school, you know. I never really saw, or personally I never really experienced like pink eyes, red eyes that were a cause for like, that were causing a cold, or it was like a symptom of a cold. Very new, very different. But yeah, now I know to just kind of take it easy for a couple of days, and then if I need to, then I'll buy medication. But yeah, now it's a cough, so tonight we'll do cough and cold medication and maybe some honey. Yeah, I try to keep it pretty simple. I don't, especially with kids, they also recommend like take it easy with the kids. Like, you don't have to like pump up so much medication or like so much the garlics and the gingers and that, you know, they do work for sure, but like there's no reason to kind of like overdo it, especially in kids. They have such a, I think like a developing immune system, but it is strong enough to actually conquer some of these things. So that's exactly what's happening there. And I will, just in case if you hear them coughing in the background, that's Helen. Okay, so before we get into the grocery haul, let's have a little bit of a chit chat. This is milk. So I've been thinking, you guys, like, okay, so far so good. I'm happy I'm back. I'm happy I'm consistently like creating content, and like I'm happy and it's working out for me and it's working out great. But let's just talk a little bit about the weekly vlogs. I feel like initially I was trying to catch you guys up on the videos, and I mean, I think we're all caught up by now. By the time you're watching this particular video, like we're all caught up, like we're all on the same page, right? But here's the thing, I think I want to be able to post more. And so with a weekly vlog, even though it is great and you guys get to come with me from my Monday, typically I film Mondays up until Fridays, I still feel like it's a lot of content. It's a lot for me to edit. First of all, it takes about a day to edit the actual footage, and then a second day for me to put the music together and export, and then, you know, I save it. It's not too bad. 2 days is not pretty, it's not too bad, but I think I want to be able to post more than I would post with a weekly vlog, because my plan was, right now I'm posting every other day. Long term, I was actually looking into posting weekly vlogs once a week. And I also watch weekly vlogs. I watch one YouTuber, she does weekly vlogs. She's a mom and she has kids, but then even though I love her content and I love her vlogs, like literally they're like the best. When she uploads, I'm like so excited and I'm happy to watch and learn so much from her and her experiences. But then, to be honest, it takes me about a couple of days to finish the vlog. Sometimes going back to the vlog, I can't remember where I left off, and I just kind of have to pick somewhere and start somewhere, just start watching. And then sometimes it's like, you know, sometimes our lives are not necessarily as interesting, and I'm just speaking for the general public, like as people. And so it's, some parts of the vlogs become really hard to watch because it's like, you know. So anyway, my point is, and that applies to me as well. So I think I'm just thinking of like, okay, let's keep the vlogs under 30 minutes, but let's be more consistent with them. And even though they're 1 hour, let's still upload every other day. And so that's why I'm attempting to do like a 2-day vlog, which is this one. And hopefully, even if it's an hour, like it's every other day, but hopefully it can be less than an hour, because I'm just trying to not to, weekly vlogs tend to get into an hour and a half and 2 hours. And this content creator that I watch, the mom, her videos get up to 4 hours, and I am so happy to watch, but it takes me a couple of days to get through those 4 hours. And whilst it works for me watching her content, I don't know, I think I'm just trying to, I don't know if I'm articulating myself clearly, but my point is that I'm trying to just upload more frequently than I am right now. And so in order for me to do that, I have to kind of scale back on weekly vlogs and focus more on not necessarily daily vlogs, because daily vlogs for me personally are boring. I need like a day or two, like give me today and then tomorrow, like let me see how you're feeling yesterday and how you feel today, like how did you, you know, did anything change, is it something new? Like that's just it for me. So I'm gonna attempt to do like a 48-hour vlog. I don't know how I'll title it, but I just want to be able to post more frequently. But then a weekly vlog keeps me stuck in one video for a whole week, which I don't have a problem with, but I feel like it limits my consistency and the amount of times I would have wanted to post. So instead of posting like 3 to 4 times a week. I end up posting once a week because it's a weekly vlog and it's long and it's like an hour and a half and 2 hours. And I feel like sometimes it depends on what season you're in. When I was in college doing my program, I didn't really have time to watch like a 3-hour vlog or a 4-hour vlog or even a 2-hour and 1.5. That was a lot for me. And so to just like kind of accommodate those who have time at home and those who are working and still want to be able to get a snippet of this content, maybe let's meet in between for now. This could change as well. That's why I'm just like, let's just try. But it could change, but so far let's just try. So anyway, let's get into the grocery haul. Food is ready, it's done. Yeah, that's ready. So we were given like a recipe. I think they're trying to not copy, but like to you guys know the word when you're trying to do something similar to HelloFresh. So HelloFresh gives you ingredients and then they create a recipe for you. So basically this is the shelter trying and they gave me this today because I went to pick up groceries this morning. So they're just trying to say like, okay, we're gonna give you some ingredients instead of you just coming to pick up groceries and you know you have all these ingredients and it's like you don't know what to do with them, or maybe there's an ingredient in the pantry but like you're not gonna pick it because you don't know how to use it. They're gonna create like these weekly meal ideas and meal recipes. So this one has ingredients. This is for stuffed peppers. That's why I was talking about stuffed peppers earlier. So this one requires bell peppers, lean ground beef, ground chicken or ground turkey, yellow onion, garlic, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, seasoning, salt and pepper, and shredded cheese. You can use any of your favorite cheeses. You can add anything extra if you want in the stuffed peppers, such as mushrooms. And then I guess she gave me by mistake she gave me another for spaghetti, but no, it should be 1 meal per week. So stuffed peppers, maybe we can try to do that on the weekend since I already prepared this today, the tacos today. So grocery haul, we'll start anywhere. Let's start with the toiletries. So I got the Compliments cotton pads for my facial. You guys know, actually let me clean my counter, it is so oily. Hold on. Okay, I'm back up here. Yeah, you can see that one. So let's start with the toiletries. I showed you guys the Compliments, right? And then I got some Dove. I got this for someone. It's the Dove Nutritive Solutions. So it's like a daily care Dove hair shampoo. So I got that. It's just like, I thought let me get it and gift it to someone who might need. We were actually discussing about our hair shampoos and stuff. So Colgate, this is a strawberry smash toothpaste for kids, as you can probably tell. So cute.
I want to try a new trick, Mom.
What trick?
It's a cool trick. Eat.
You can't. No, that's not gonna connect. I can't find the soap.
Well, let me try.
So anyway, let's just do this in no particular order. I know I got some soap, but I don't think I packed it. Anyway, I got the Dove soap, 2 sensitive Dove soaps, and I got some floss, like loads of floss. So yeah, just in case we don't find that. So these are the peppers that she packed for me for that specific meal, the stuffed peppers. So she got these. She packed that for me, and she packed the pasta that goes with that meal.
Oh, don't tell me.
And what else did she give me? Oh yeah, she gave me this tomato sauce, like a jar of tomato sauce. And then, oh, so I guess that's for the spaghetti, probably. So it's 2 meals per week, which is nice. So grapes for the kids for school. These look so good. I need to put them in the fridge. You guys, I got these groceries in the morning. I should not be doing a grocery haul at this hour. That's not good. So we have some Activia, what is this? Yogurt. And then I'm gonna move you guys along a little bit.
Everybody say, I like Dress to Impress if they like Dress to Impress.
Really?
Yeah.
And then we have a lot of condiments. I'll show you guys the condiments at the end. And then I topped up on some cold meat. So this is the luncheon meat. I really wanted some beans, so I got some romano beans, and maybe I'll make some beans and rice on the weekend. This is some garlic, so I got some garlic. And then see why I was saying I need to pack this earlier. This is extra lean cooked ham, and I should have packed that earlier. For the kids, fruit cups, you guys know these. Heidi probably had like 3 yesterday. This is farmer's milk 2%, so I prefer Heidi takes this one and she drinks more of the farmer's milk, the 2%, than the other one, the red bottle. We got some almond milk, super exciting. I'm like, this is gonna be nice. And yeah, I've had almond milk. I think it's good.
I can't do this one.
I've had oat milk. I like it too. I just don't like that sometimes it's too runny, but it tastes good. And then we've got cream of mushroom, lemon, rosemary. You guys now know like the things that I typically get. Cucumber. I have to have cucumber. We'll get to the condiments. She gave me another pepper, so this is for the stuffed peppers. And I also got these peppers so we can make more, because I don't think she realized that I'm a family of 3, like me and the kids, and she's actually new at the shelter. So yeah, today she was actually like, oh hi, like what's your name? Yeah. And then what I should have put in the fridge as well are mushrooms. These ones are still fresh and still good. So mushrooms, yummy. I love mushrooms. Got a little bit of like some fruit snacks for the kids. And then she packed me some cheese, so I can actually use this cheese tonight because I do have cheese already like in my fridge. And then some unsalted butter because I needed an extra butter. And then we have some cheese, marble cheese, which is the other cheese I have in the fridge. So that's pretty much everything. There's really nothing left in there. Condiments. Today I feel like it was a day of condiments. Let's get to it. Ketchup. We got some ketchup. This is the President's Choice ketchup. And then we got some Italian dressing. I haven't been making salad or purchasing salads, but maybe I will get into that. Maybe, I don't know, early next year, because all of this expires like way far. Like this one expires on the 6th of September 2025, so it's here for quite a while. And then this is the lemon poppy seed. Typically I don't like this brand when it comes to salad dressings, because it's literally just a lot of sweetness and sugar and stuff, but and fat. But this one is a low fat one, so I was like intrigued, and I was like, you know what, I think this might be good for me and the girls. And then finally, my favorite mayonnaise so far that I have discovered in Canada, and that's the Hellmann's mayonnaise. So yeah, that is pretty much everything. And then that the ground beef I prepared, and then in the fridge I put some turkey, ground beef, is it called, no, ground turkey in the fridge. So that's everything, and I'm gonna go have dinner. Spend a little bit of time with the kids. Tomorrow is a school day, so it's a school night. Tomorrow's Friday, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'm feeling good. Hopefully I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed, and I need to go spend time in the Word of God, because I'm not about to be feeling this way. I haven't done anything wrong. Like, I'm actually should be feeling okay, and it's crazy how our feelings can just like try to sway us into a direction where, no, like, don't, you know, it's like, why are my feelings trying to gaslight me? Like, stop doing that. So anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.